guys, thank you for tuning back into my channel. Today I'd like to share with you guys how I made this beautiful wreath. My mother-in-law wanted to get 2 wreaths for her double door entrance, and we went to Michael's and the ones they had were way too expensive, so we just went ahead and I told her that I could do it for her. So she found these 2 circular wreaths. I don't know the dimensions of them, but they were $3 each, along with the 3 different floral garlands, which were 60% off. Their original price were $12.99. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just separate each of these, just spread them out so that I can make space for what I'm about to put in the center. And I'm going to go ahead and take off this tag here and show you guys what and how I apply it into the wreaths. I went ahead and I just took one of the branches. That's what I call them. I don't know if they're really termed branches, but I just went ahead and anchored in the wreath into the center by wrapping one of the branches around the stem of this vine, and you can just go ahead and do that continuously around, and you want to make sure you do it about every 4 inches or so to make sure there's no sagging in between you wrapping the vine around your wreath. So once you get around to where you have came across the first part of where you started, you just want to continue to go. At Michael's, they had different ones. They were all about the same lengths, but you can also cut here if you want to. I didn't want to waste the remainder parts of the vine, so I just went ahead and continued sticking them in. So I'm just going ahead and taking one of the long vines that we purchased, and I'm just cutting it in half because I'm going to use it also for the second wreath. And as you can see, you see Jojo in the background trying to assist me. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut off some of these red flowers that my mother-in-law wanted into her wreath and just place them the same way I placed the other vine in the wreath. I'm wrapping the branch around each stem, and if you use this particular one, just make sure you know what you're doing because the flowers kept falling off. While you place the floral arrangements within your wreath, you want to make sure you straighten it up so that after you're finished, your flower still remains a flower and it doesn't look like your flower was withering away. going to go ahead and take the remaining parts of this vine and just entwine it within the wreath itself. Now the next one that I'm about to show you guys, I did it a little bit differently so that you can do your wreaths this way, and also keep watching to see how I accomplished the second one. Now I just went ahead and did the same thing I did from before. I went ahead and I separated and I made almost like a parting with the wreath, and then took the same vine, anchored it, and went ahead and wrapped it around the whole entire wreath. And there goes Nazara. She came in to help me as well. So here I went ahead and I'm all done wrapping the first vine in, and I'm going to take the other half of the third vine, and this is where I did things a little bit differently. Instead of plucking off each red flower, I just went ahead and wrapped the vine into the wreath itself, and still some of the flowers kept on falling off. But this way, without plucking off each flower, it was a little bit faster for me to do and a lot more easier. And right here, I just went ahead and snipped the end of that part off just to kind of separate them, because I noticed they were getting a little bit too close. And I went ahead and anchored that one in, wrapped it around, stuck the little piece of the branch under, and just arranged it so it flowed a little bit more as far as the arrangement and placements of each floral red flower. And this is about it for these beautiful wreaths. You can use whatever color vines you find, but this is what my mother-in-law liked, so this is what she purchased for me to use. And if you like this video, please go ahead and subscribe and click your notification bell so you won't miss the next upload. And as always, love you guys and see you in my next video. God bless. Bye.